set your heart free.
And at the end, you'll finally realize what destiny has in store for you. In fact, your reward might be right around the corner.
So what is going on, Kingdom Hearts fans? It's your boy Amaziah here, coming at you guys with the last video from, of course, the Big Hero 6 trailer that's going to involve any kind of theories and speculation. And this one is going to be, of course, what I think is going to be the biggest topic from the actual trailer itself. Now, we will be getting another trailer, a longer extended trailer of this trailer on September 18th. So we have like 6 more days going from today, and I cannot wait to see that actual trailer, of course, see it in full length, because I'm pretty sure we're going to see a lot more of Sen's friend Sokio, and then of course we may also see more from the cutscenes and stuff that they showed off. And I'm banking on, of course, obviously the Xian reveal. If Xian is the character, I'm banking on her reveal the same way we had the Aqua situation, in which the people who went to the orchestra event, they actually just got to see the silhouette, and you know, it pretty much left it vague whether or not this is like a Heartless that's mimicking her, or whether or not this is just her using the power of darkness. And then of course when E3 came around, it was revealed that she was a seeker of darkness. Well, with this, I feel like the same thing is going to happen, and of course Xian will be revealed to be a seeker in the extended trailer. But let's go ahead and get into today's topic, which is of course what Destiny has in store for Sora, because I feel like this could go multiple different ways. So inside of the E3 2018, of course, Pirates of the Caribbean trailer, we know that Xigbar tells Sora that apparently, you know, Sora's destiny, what Destiny has in store for him, he'll find out soon enough. And with what we see on the chessboard within the now Big Hero 6 reveal trailer, is that of course the chessboard shows Sora being surrounded by multiple different Seekers of Darkness. I'm not even going to try and name them all. I know we can see Larxene, Marluxia, I'm finna name them all, watch. Larxene, Marluxia, Xehanort, Luxord, we see Ansem, we see Xemnas, we see, well, we can't see him, but we're pretty sure that the one on the big ass pedestal thing on the chessboard, pretty much that's Xehanort himself. So Master Xehanort. So I think that's good to name just a few. I think Vanitas is also one of these characters as well. And I think that's all of them, actually. I think it's like 7 or 8 of them. But we see all of them surrounding his one chess piece. And if you look in the background, you can actually see what appears to be the rest of Ericus's pieces actually have been taken by Master Xehanort. So what this chessboard actually represents is still up in the air. It could literally just mean nothing and just be a chess game that's symbolic. But being symbolic doesn't mean that, of course, it has anything to do with the Book of Prophecies or anything. Just rather, it's symbolic to what could potentially happen, and of course what Xehanort himself envisions happening, because we know that Sora himself is the main force when it comes to this war. And the reason why he's the main force is because of the power that he holds within his heart, and of course his ability to save other people from the darkness. So what I've been thinking here about what will happen with Sora's destiny, I'm going to put together what Xigbar told Sora in the Pirates of the Caribbean trailer, and also connect that to what Vanitas says within this new trailer, in which he tells Sora that, or of course somebody, he tells them after battle, when your hope is finally broken, the key to Kingdom Hearts will be claimed. And of course, I feel like that plays into what Xigbar had to tell Sora. So I'm feeling that potentially what's going to happen is everyone else will potentially get, you know, taken out, including Donald and Goofy, and it'll just be Sora himself, and he'll have to fend off against some of his greatest threats, like Marluxia. Of course, was Saïx one? Yes, Saïx is one of those characters. That's the one I was missing. So Saïx, Vanitas potentially, I think that'll be one of his greatest threats ever, because apparently Vanitas is fast as hell, which is why he has that teleportation shit inside of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. And then we also have you know, other things as well. Like we have characters like Xehanort himself, Ansem, Xemnas. You know, he's always needed help with like Ansem. Well, not necessarily, but he's always had help with, like, you know, these big time guys like those 3 or those 2, and then of course the third one adding on Xehanort himself. So, you know, battle after battle, eventually his hope will be broken, and that's when the key to Kingdom Hearts will be claimed, meaning that eventually he'll submit, and of course he'll fall just like the rest. And I find that very interesting. It's very polarizing to think about when you think about how far Sora and the gang has come thus far, especially, with their efforts. Unlike the BBS trio, they actually have been able to fight off and stave off some of Xehanort's plans, because he's had multiple plans, from Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness, to Xemnas, to of course young Xehanort in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, in which Riku was able to actually get the two of them out of that situation. And now we find ourselves in Kingdom Hearts 3 with the biggest stakes ever, which is the whole KH universe being threatened by the return of Kingdom Hearts and someone like Xehanort getting his hands on it, plus the Keyblade War. It just feels like, of course, damn, to have them fall here would be definitely weird. But that's pretty much bare bones when it comes to, that's par for the course. That's something that people expect. But when it comes to my own personal thoughts, I feel like it could have something to do with potentially the Book of Prophecies itself and what it says, in which it states that on that land shall darkness prevail and light expire. We could actually see a complete shift in the character that Sora is. We could see him start to use the power of darkness. Maybe if the light isn't strong enough, maybe he'll have to use his darkness finally. Maybe, of course, Tetsuya Nomura will find a way to integrate the I forgot what the form is called. Y'all know which one I'm talking about, when he becomes heartless and stuff like that. I forgot what the form is called for some reason. But when he does that, maybe he'll have to use some of that power, and what we'll see is a Sora and stuff that's half heartless and half actual Sora, and he has like all of those abilities, the speed, and of course the power, the attacks, and all of the energy based moves that he could use, which is pretty much one. I think it's only one, but of course he'll still have all of those different abilities now and all of those different options. Now, whether or not that makes him susceptible to what Xehanort could do if he winds up using his darkness is still questionable. Or maybe, of course, he'll become a completely different force, or maybe he'll be able to get his hands on the X-Blade by putting a equal balance inside of his heart and becoming, of course, this darkness user alongside with the light. Who knows what could happen? But I mean, from what we're seeing, it looks like the 7 Guardians are going to fail. And this is why I always love the idea of having like Marluxia and them come back, because when you think about it, the numbers game is going to be fucking absolutely crazy. With the characters that Xehanort is bringing, there's at least one high tier character from, of course, the evil side for each individual, and then there's another character that can help them out. So let's say, for instance, Syx or Isa versus Lee or Axel. In that situation, if Axel is actually a guardian, in that situation we have them two, and then we can have Xigbar jump in the same fight and fuck over Lee. And with Riku's situation, we have young Xehanort. Well, we also have Ansem as well. That's 2 that can jump on him. Of course, with Sora we have Xemnas, and then we have Master Xehanort himself. That's 2. If Ventus winds up being one of the Guardians, then of course we have Vanitas, and then we also have a character like Luxord who can jump in, or Xigbar. It's crazy because of the numbers game. The numbers game is going to allow the 13 Seekers to always be able to have 2 niggas at the forefront for at least 6 of the characters. At least 6. I don't think Xehanort will participate in this little war himself, so maybe that'll be how they'll reserve him and of course leave him in good standing for when the Keyblade is actually forged. But who knows? Let me know what you guys think about this stuff, man. Oh man, Sora's destiny. What destiny has in store for Sora? That's such an intrigue. It was always an intriguing line for me, but seeing this chess game, either it's symbolic and it means nothing, or it's symbolic and of course this story is going to be about Sora defying his destiny with from the Book of Prophecies. Although the Book of Prophecies kind of can't be refuted because it's the eye itself actually seeing the events occur, so it can't really be refuted, because this is what happens essentially. Like, somebody has already seen this occur for it to be in the Book of Prophecies, so it's not like it can really be, like, you know what I'm saying? It would have to they would have to have some kind of oracle like character inside of Kingdom Hearts 3 for it to be changed. But when it comes to this situation in particular, then of course it's like, damn, it's so intriguing, and I can't wait to see what may potentially happen. So let me know what you guys think about it. This is your boy Amaziah. Don't forget to do a little A-class gaming, and everything you do, don't forget to keep it A-class, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace the heck out.
What's left of me?